sometimes I remember that in a sense, somewhere on some timeline, you are already dead, and it knocks the wind out of me. Sometimes I have to remind myself to breathe, because I think if I didn't, I wouldn't remember. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if I just stopped. Stop breathing, or eating, or living. Sometimes I wonder if the emptiness I feel is supposed to be there. Sometimes I feel so alone, I get so consumed in what happens when you die, I forget that I'm still living. Sometimes I wonder if I've had other lives. And why, if I did, I don't remember dying. Sometimes I think I'm in a coma. I think in another life I was in a coma. Sometimes I just start crying. I don't always know why. I usually don't know why. Sometimes I wonder if the reason I want to be a politician is because I already know how to separate myself from my emotions. This makes me wonder why I never tried acting, because I'm so good at pretending to be someone I'm not. Sometimes I pretend I am anyone else. Sometimes I wonder why I keep people at an arm's length, but then I wonder if I do at all. Sometimes I wish I could forget. Sometimes I wonder if I care too much about people, or if I don't care at all, or if people actually care about me, or if they ever did. Sometimes I want to know why what people say matters to me. What people think I know it shouldn't. Sometimes I wonder why I can't follow my own advice, why I think everyone else deserves something better, but I must have done something to deserve how people act. Sometimes I wish I knew I was so afraid of commitment. If I wasn't, would things have turned out differently? Sometimes I talk to myself. I think it's to avoid what I'm actually thinking. Sometimes I wonder why I write, why I'm so willing to tell other people what I'm thinking. Sometimes I wonder why I need to know everyone else's secrets but refuse to tell everyone my own. Sometimes I just don't want to think about myself. Sometimes I don't want to think at all. Sometimes I wish I could just turn off my brain, turn off the silly notions of what I can do, of what I want to do. Sometimes I wish people would just stop. Sometimes I wish everything would just stop. And one day, it all will.